Femi Adesina, Presidency spokesperson, has stated that linking the Super Eagles' loss at the African Cup of Nations round 16 against Tunisia with President Muhammadu Buhari's phone call is silly and idiotic. Recall that the president held a video conference with the Super Eagles to wish them a successful game against the North Africans, which had made many Nigerians to tag his phone call as a bad luck. However, Adesina debunks this in a post titled "Losing is part of the game," stressing that if the president had failed to encourage the players, Nigerians would have condemned his action. His post partly read, "I have read many silly, idiotic and imbecilic comments trying to link the loss to the video conference the president had with the players on Sunday morning. Witless, thoughtless and incidentally, if the Super Eagles had gone into the match without encouragement from their president, the same people would have come out to condemn the leader of the country for being taciturn and insensitive. Head or tail, you never win some Nigerians. There are countries and football teams who have established a tradition for being outstanding in soccer, but such teams and countries have lost scandalously before, underscoring the truth that losing is part of the game." In fact, all the names that Femi Adesina is even calling people who are accusing Buhari, those names even fit himself. I don't even know. Why should he even come out? People can say whatever they want to say. Of course, it is normal. People can insinuate whatever they want to insinuate. It is their right. Let them insinuate. And for you now to be responding to that, it means that all the names or what you ascribe them to is what you are in the first place. I see no reason why you should be coming out and be answering all those pertinent questions. Of course, many people know that what does that say? What is the correlation between Buhari's calling them and their failure? I don't understand. People will always say, of course, he's not loved. That is to tell you that Buhari is not loved because something as pertinent or as petty as this, that people can say, oh, because he called them, that was how they lost, and you are coming out to defend it. So you think you, by saying that, it will change the mindset of the people or those who believe in such. Additional is at times the way it behaves, I don't understand. It behave amateur or in an immature way. You are not responding to such. Buhari has caught Tinubu and he has also traveled for medical checkup. Oh, your talk make sense this time around, Mr. Adesina, but stop calling your fellow Nigerian citizens silly people. Nigeria belongs to all of us, not your family property. Shena Buhari played the match. Respect elders, please. Must you defend Buhari in everything? I don't understand. These are things you can overlook because trying to clear your boss will attract more mockery. Exactly. He doesn't. You don't need it. You don't need it. He just like I don't know how to put it. People must talk. So this is not part of what we now say, oh, or whatever. Can it be proven that because Buhari called, that's why they failed or what? Like other countries that maybe their presidents encouraged them or did not encourage them, and they lost. So these people too, giving, like somebody say, you coming out to defend again, we make people make mockery of you. You must not come out to be saying all this nonsense. Thank God said, una dey read people's comments. It is not idiotic. What's of Anthony Joshua's faith? There is no smoke without fire. You call it silly and idiotic, but I call it bad luck to anyone your principal call or support. In fact, Buhari is misfortune personified. Simply put, as an adult, coming on national TV to insult people is not good. Something that small children are using to crack jokes is making you hungry. See, fair, they have dethroned you now for you. Oh my, honestly, this person nailed it. I don't know what is small children they play. Now you can't call on social media. I don't even know whether this thing. I begin to say it because oh God, in fact, they for your hand. This on a battle where they talk with. Like you have come on air to say some idiotic and silly things. So in the pain, Buhari is a bad luck. Just accept the fact. Please, had he been the one, you would have linked him as the reason for their winning. Now that the table has turned, you are insulting people for airing their opinion. If you like, call us lazy youth again or whatever you like. We have spoken and that is it. Of course, you can't change it. You can't change their mindset towards what they believe in. Okay, oh. This one don't pain the presidency wella. I thought this guy called additional is late. Why bringing him back from the dead? As soon as Anthony Joshua carry himself go meet Buhari, things started falling apart. He loses his title. Super Eagle was the best team in the ongoing AFCON that's never lost any match. As soon as Buhari called them, they lost plus red card. Buhari does not have anything to offer Nigeria. You see now, something that people have even forgotten. People have moved on. You are now bringing it back to their memory and they are making more mockery. So what are you going to do now? Not as idiotic as blaming your predecessors about your failure in governance. It is actually more idiotic to respond to humorous banter on social media instead of focusing on concerns and expectations of Nigerians who humbly desire good governance. Femi Adesina and his boss Buhari have destructive destiny that any good thing they both touch or got involved ruined completely, not halfway, completely. Oga Buhari na bad luck, even the spirits know that. That is good idea. May Almighty bless Baba Buhari and protect him against his enemies. What is this one saying? Thank God you heard it. Let it be idiotic. That is your own voice. Thank God you have heard the voice of Nigerians. The voice of the people amounts to the voice of the spirit. Yes, they listen. They now know a failure is always a failure. Keep it up. The more you defend, the higher your allowance. This Femi Adesina was becoming an idiotic spokesperson. The call causes bad luck to the Super Eagle just the way the visit of Anthony Joshua to Buhari ended his little or title. Oh my God, his title reign. Can you imagine? Nigerians will always link issues, but I believe the overhyping and overpresence of the government played a role in their loss. Personal opinion though. If you assume it's because of Buhari communication with the Super Eagles that caused their mentality or their untimely eviction from the AFCON, did you pray for the success of the team? You are the devil and is righteous since God answered his prayer. If they had won, you would have idiotically claimed that PMB motivated them for victory by talking to them. Anom power.